up, everybody? What's going on? I hope all of y'all are doing undeniably fan-freaking-tastic out there. It's your boy, your host, with the most, James Self-Standard. I hope all of you have had a blessed Thanksgiving this past Thursday. Mine was alright, I can't complain. So, yeah. Y'all see the title. 'Tis the season to get ready. December starts tomorrow, and we've only got 2 weeks left for regular SSP uploads for the year. See Cryo Boy up in the chat. How you doing, boy? How you doing, dude? Yeah. So, in this episode of Sup Everybody, I need some help, okay? I know, Cryo, right? Long time no see. I was on your channel not too long ago, and I didn't comment, though, because I wasn't logged in. But, yeah. I saw your channel recently. But anyway, what I was trying to say was that when we get later on into the episode, when we get some more people up in the chat, we got to have ourselves a little bit of a holly jolly meeting. If you catch my drift, I'm not gonna be gone. I'm not gonna be live too long today. I definitely won't be streaming past 450 if I have my say in it. I got a random text last night from the preacher's wife who wants my help over at the church today to decorate for Christmas over there, so I'm going to be getting picked up for that later. So, yeah. But yeah, how y'all been out there? Out there in YouTube land? I've already shared it out, so I think I'm good for a few minutes. Check one more thing. Okay. Alright. So, yeah. Stay on that grind, Cryo. Stay on that grind. So, yeah, basically, I need some ideas about what I could do for my Self-Stand Show Christmas special this year. I have a few things in mind. However, there was some things that got removed, unfortunately. Skipper, sup? Yeah, some things got removed from my Christmas special. My Christmas special 2020 ideas for this year. And now I'm thinking about it. Technically, I lost two things in a way. One thing was this past January when I went to Beach Mountain. I remember holding a little bit of a vote back then about whether or not I should have saved that footage for the Christmas special or not. And the voting said no. I don't think anybody would have predicted that there would have been a worldwide pandemic this past January, but it happened, unfortunately. And another sad note, I'm pretty sure it's predictable. My local Christmas party has gotten canceled for the year. I'm not sure if there's going to be another Christmas parade that I can go to in the area, but yeah. Did I say party earlier? I'm a parade. And you know what? So that sucks too because like I was so ready to join the Christmas parade this year. I didn't find out till like after the parade last year that there's no sign up fee. So if I wanted to, and if I went through the right channels, signed up the paperwork for it and everything, Self-Santa Programming could have gotten its own float in the parade this year. So with all that snow that I was around bobsledding and skating in this past January, I could have used that snow footage for the Christmas special, but it didn't work out that way. So I lost Beach Mountain footage and I lost parade footage. So I'm really tight about what I could add to my special for this year. I might be doing a taste test for some figgy pudding if I can find it on Walmart, maybe. Already had the idea to like share my wish list for the special. I might list off my top 10 favorite Christmas movies for it. I don't know yet. a Christmas movie Jeopardy with Brand. That's been off the table because Brand denied it. I guess he just didn't want to lose this round. Oh well, it is what it is. But yeah, there's only one live stream left for the year, and that's gonna be on I want to say the 21st. Yeah, Monday the 21st. I might make that at 5 p.m. though. I gotta think about that. But that particular live stream though will be the live Christmas party for SSP. Not quite sure what my stream schedule is going to be in 2021 because there's going to be a lot of things changing in 2021. Not sure how SSP is going to be affected, but I know my personal life might be getting affected come 2021. I know everybody's been hearing the rumblings this year about me moving away, about how I'm going to be leaving my city and going to another one. And it's taken some debate, but I think I finally have an answer about when I can and when I should move away soon. I'm thinking about moving away after I get my Russell license renewed. Because after Christmas, what I'm going to do is I'm going to call and make an appointment at the doctor's office. I'm going to get a physical scheduled. Once I get that physical done, I'm going to mail in the paperwork to the athletic commission. And once all the paperwork gets mailed in, I'm going to wait for my license to come in the mail. Once the license comes in the mail, a countdown will begin for 3 weeks. Once those 3 weeks are over, that's when I'm out. All right. Skipper said, I was seeing your match earlier today, and some guy in the comments, someone was calling you brother. What's up with that? Yeah, if you're talking about right is right, I have no idea. Like, that dude's account is just like fresh up in my comment section. I was just talking to him earlier today, and like the first day he was there in my comment section, he asked me if I could draw a picture of the Confederate flag. And I've already debated that earlier this year. Look, I was raised in the South, okay, the Southern America. I do have redneck blood in me a little bit. That might explain my love for country music a little bit. And I do have family members that do wave that flag in their own house, okay? But me personally, I cannot support that flag anymore, okay? I can't. Looking back at the Civil War, the Confederate flag and the Civil War tore this nation in two. That's definitely not unity. The Confederate flag, it does not represent unity. So I cannot associate myself with that. I can't. But shortly after that, though, even though somebody may delete a comment here on YouTube, I'll still get a notification for it and I'll still be able to read it. But when I wrote that letter to John Moxley, the right is right guy, he commented on there and then deleted if I could write a letter to Adolf Hitler saying how great of a man he was. Dude. Bruh. I can understand why he deleted that, but because I was unfamiliar with this dude, and because I said that those comments were making me feel rather uncomfortable, that's still only 2 strikes right there. Okay, that's still only 2 strikes. So I haven't blocked them. I don't recall blocking them. But he used me feeling uncomfortable as an excuse for saying I don't have a sense of humor. This dude hasn't known me long enough. And I hate to say it, but I hate to say it, though. I hate to say it. But I'm an easy target. Okay, I, I I'm gonna go and confess that right now. I have been an easy target for way too long. And me and him, we talked it out. I hope we talked it out. I told this dude, look, I don't have an issue with you yet. Okay, I didn't exactly say those words yet, but I wasn't getting mad at him. I wasn't. I was just saying that I'm trying to think about how to put this because this has like been a very complicated issue for too long now. I'm actually surprised it lasted this long. But there's people out there right now watching that thinks I'm only entertaining when I'm miserable. I could sit here and name names, but I don't want to give them the credit. I don't want to give them the thought. I've had 2 conversations earlier this year that told me that apparently I'm only entertaining when I'm miserable. People out there only want to watch me and treat me the way they do so I can get mad, so I can throw a hissy fit. And Skipper, no, I don't. But the name Right is Right, though, it did look familiar. He claimed it wasn't him, though. I remember not too long ago, about 2 years ago, maybe, D-Sig's got a very bad rap about a lot of things. And D-Sig's in the Sickest Nation was what helped start my channel's first wave of momentum when it got started back in 2015. So everybody knows I'm a product or I'm a project or product of the Sickest Nation, the Southwest Beef Jerky. So who knows? Maybe that Right is Right guy may have possibly been the one that was messing with D6 some years ago, aka Malented Ghost. I think that's the name he's going by now. But I'm not saying that's a fact. I'm not saying that's a fact. It's just a theory. No, Cryo. He claimed it wasn't. But that guy's channel got renamed to Malented Ghost. That's what I was thinking earlier. But I doubt it's him. I highly doubt it's him. I don't want to say it's him. I hope it's not. I remember years ago there was one tiny personal beef that got squashed in the Sickest Nation between me and 2 or 3 other dudes, but I don't think they would have held a grudge this long. Yeah, whatever's going on with me here on YouTube, I seriously doubt it's anything personal at this point. This is probably just being used as entertainment for them. So it is what it is. I just gotta play this by ear and see what happens. I gotta keep an eye on them. Gotta keep an eye on them. This one specifically. So yeah. There's like a lot of stuff that I want to talk about right now, but I don't know if I should. I don't know if this is like the appropriate time for it. Yeah, Skipper, it was. I would have been in there longer, but yeah, Skipper, that was a good stream. I was in there this past Friday, and I'll get to that in a minute. But I'll get to that. I'll get to my main point about Friday in a minute. But I would have stayed in Sickest stream longer. It was good to be in there for as long as I was because I haven't been in his stream in a while. But this past Friday, I did get to participate in the Devon Graham live stream for Hey, Isn't That Devon Graham? And I was there with him and Christian Hanahar reacting and doing commentary with the Friday the 13th 09 movie playing. That stream was pretty fun. I'm not gonna lie. So some of those reactions they got, it was pretty entertaining, and I enjoyed being in there. I might be in there again one day in the future, depending on what's going on. Were those? Hold on. Skipper, what guys were you talking about? Oh yeah, okay. I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah, they were dudes. If that's what I'm thinking about, yeah, those were dudes. I don't want to say their names out of respect, but I just remember that we had some talks and the conversation it went well. Everything got solved. At least I hope it did. Man, I hope it snows here soon. Looking like it's going to, even though it's not forecasted in the weather. Oh well. Thankfully, it's not scheduled to rain right now, even though it's very cloudy. Yes, Skipper, they was from Sickest Nation. But I'm just saying, like, a few years ago, Sickest got some very bad publicity here on YouTube. And some of his publicity may have gotten rubbed off onto some of his fans. And most people know that I am a product of D6, and I'm guilty by association, basically. Sickest and I, we've been first started out as just a fan, but the more I got to talk to this man, he became like a friend, basically. He taught me things, and I'll admit there was some lessons that he did teach me that I was too hard headed to process at the time. I can't remember when he said it or what vlog or what slog it was, but I remember one slog he was opening up birthday presents or birthday letters. He got to my letter, which had some fan art in it. He opened it up and he gave me some advice. He said that I didn't know how to fake the funk. I'm not quite sure what that means, but I think I had a pretty good idea about what that meant for this year. If any of you have any idea about what fake the funk might be, leave it in the chat, okay? All right. So, yeah. Can't believe there's only 31 days left of 2020. I saw a meme the other day. It said, "We can't let 2020 end, or else we're going to confess at 2021." Sounds like something I should have said. Oh yeah, Skipper. While you're here, I'm not sure if you'd be down for it or not, but next month for my Christmas live stream, would you like to be a part of it? I'm not sure what time zone you're on, but if you're willing to be a part of it, whether it be voice and or visual, meaning you have a choice, I really would like to invite you to my Christmas live stream. I think I trust you enough. Whenever it happens, I could send you the link if you want it. I know Catherine from my Halloween stream last month said she wouldn't mind being in it. Found some coupons in my jacket pocket. Don't know how I got there. Okay. I guess I can go ahead and use this part of the stream right now to, Yeah, Skipper, of course you. I mean, if you wouldn't mind, of course. I mean, if you don't want to, I understand. Just you as a guest on the Christmas stream for next month. I'm loading up my schedule right now. I haven't rendered the end screen yet. I'm about to go ahead and make the low-key, almost official announcements for my Christmas schedule for this year. Christmas week is scheduled to start Saturday, December the 19th. All right. Yeah, Skipper, just check your Discord DMs and I'll send it to you next month whenever it's time, okay? I know we haven't talked on there in a while. I'll tell you one thing, though. This year it's felt so different. When I was watching Cryo Boy's channel earlier this week, or was it last week? I can't remember. He was talking about stop calling 2020 the worst year. The thing about 2020, for me personally, it felt like it contained necessary evils. Right now, as I sit here in this chair, I can tell you that I feel like a completely different person than I did at the start of 2020. When 2020 is over, I'm not leaving the same way I entered. That's a fact. This year, it's contained. Yes, Skipper, he is. I unblocked him and he still's trying to be mean to me. I do forgive him, I do, but I just keep thinking back to what Jim Carrey told me. Well, not told me, but Jim Carrey said that connected with me. He said, so I got to find that quote. I think it was something like, hold on. I got to find that quote exactly. And this is why I do feel the need to block some people. Jim Carrey once said, just because you lost me as a friend doesn't mean you gained me as an enemy. I'm bigger than that. I still want to see you eat, just not at my table. People like Dislike Gang, people like, I can't even list them off, but there's people out there that want to take advantage of me. They have their own vision, and I have mine. They have their own ideas, and I have mine. I'm living my own life. This whole time, I've been responsible for my own narrative, and I never realized it. I've let things control me. I've let other people play with my emotions like putty. I was everybody's toy. I, that's what I meant when I said I was an easy target. So I want to believe that whoever this gang person is, he's willing to talk to me normally without any insults. I want to believe that. I shouldn't have unblocked him, but I did. He hasn't really told me anything positive. And besides, the dude, before I posted a picture of it, but before I made my avatar here on YouTube, he stole the picture from my social media when I posted it, whether it be on Twitter or on my Facebook. He stole the image and he uploaded it as his own after he did some edits to it. Okay. And when he did that to try and get under my skin. He commented over and over and over and over and over again. Hey, you like my profile pic? Hey, you like my profile pic? Hey, you like my profile pic? He was harassing me with that one question. And he keeps telling me that there's like some kind of truth that I haven't seen yet, but he refuses to tell me what that truth is. He said he doesn't hate me, he just pities me. And you know what? That word right there, pity, that's the word that's been cursing me as of late. That's the word that's really been playing on my emotions because it's been making me question life. It's been making me question my own life. There's been times where I did throw pity parties in the past. And I hate myself for that. I hate the fact that I did do that. But there's a fine line, and I get confused, and there's nobody telling me, there's nobody willing to tell me the difference between genuine friendship, genuine love, and just pity. That's the confusing part about it. And right now, there's people like that Dislike Gang. There's people on here using the account name the real James H. Ramsey. They're doing that to get under my skin. And if they're out there watching, I don't know what your end game is. I don't know what your goal is. But what's the point? Is the point to get me mad? Is the point to get me butthurt? Is the point to just make me feel miserable? Devon Graham, I'm alright. But yeah, what's the point? Is the point to make me feel like a failure? That's why I had to control my own narrative. Dislike Gang said, me controlling the narrative is like me covering up the sun with my thumb, trying to hide the real truth, when he still hasn't told me what the real truth is. The real truth is I'm in control of the truth. The real truth is I have not been responsible for me. As far as my teeth goes, I've had an idea to start a fundraiser, but I refuse to do it now. I refuse. There's no point in doing it. After I move, I'm getting a job out of town, and I'm paying for my own teeth to get fixed. But that's not going to stop them. It's not. I've come to the conclusion, I found out recently that somebody has linked my channel to a dislike bot. I don't know how long it's been going on, but it is an absolute fact. 100% guaranteed fact that unless I get to a certain level of subscribers, I'm never going to break that glass ceiling of having a majority of likes. It's not going to happen. It's not. So, with me controlling the narrative, I have two options. Option A, lose my crap, throw a hissy fit, act like the sore loser. Or option B is to change the rules. My channel, my rules. My success is driven by my narrative. And when I live life like that, the sky's the limit for me. I may never get to 1,000 subscribers. I may never get a play button. But this past Friday, Devon Graham right here, people like Cryo Boy, I have people that care about me, and I love them for that. I have people that care about me, and to hear Christian Hanahar, I'm not sure if he was being funny about it or not, but Christian Hanahar, who has almost 10K subscribers at this point, he admitted that I was the greatest YouTuber. I don't want to believe that. I don't. My low self-esteem doesn't want to believe that. But there's people out there that want to take advantage of my low self-esteem. They want to steal my joy. I'm over here on YouTube showing emotion, being an easy target. There's people out there that don't want to show any kind of weakness. And me, I've showed my cards. I was too immature back then. I can't change the past, but I can dang sure change my future. I'm in control of my future. I'm in control of my narrative. So, to anybody that wants to be a part of this narrative, to anybody that wants to be a part of my story on good terms, good. Thank you. I'll gladly accept you into my book of life. But there's people out there that want to hate me out of spite, want to pick on me out of spite. They call it trolling. Me, I don't see trolling as friendship. I can't. There's certain levels to it, okay? There's got to be levels to it. And behind every account, there's got to be a human being with the heartbeat. So I do have some sense of love, though. But I don't hate anybody, okay? I can't. So if I block you, that's a necessity for me. If I think that you're too toxic for my story, if I think you're too toxic for my narrative, I don't know what to tell you. Skipper, it's got to be true. My channel can't be that big yet. It can't be. Skipper, I came to that conclusion when it's almost like every single time I get a like, 2 or 3 dislikes pop up. It's just impossible to get more likes. But at this point, I could care less. Earlier this year, I learned the hard way that there's bigger things to worry about than just dislikes. YouTube is about videos. And as far as being a content creator, I have been very creative this year. I have been putting my best foot forward. In light of this pandemic, I have been grinding harder than I've ever been. And you see right here, Devon Graham saying, "Man, I'm sorry to hear these people are getting to you, brother. They're not getting to me. They're not." Oh, yeah, if they're not getting to you, why are you talking about them? Because I'm putting my passion into this. I got to speak from my heart to theirs. They might not show that they have a heart, but I know they have a heart. Dude, Christian and I both love your channel. Trust me. I know what it feels like to have people trying to mess with you, but you got to support 100%. Exactly. Okay. And there was times where my messed up brain, my Asperger's brain, my autistic brain used to get so worried and so scared, wondering, why do people hate me? Why do people not want to support me? Right? But that's life. That's life. Freaking Jesus Christ got crucified at Calvary. I'm definitely no Jesus. People hate Jesus. Am I saying I'm Jesus? Heck no. Don't get the words twisted. What I'm saying is that everybody has enemies. Everybody has standards, but nobody has the same standards. That's why I'm the self standard of me. That's why I gotta live my own life. Why don't I get that through my thick skull? "100%, dude. You can't let it get to you. Every one of my videos gets at least 2 dislikes. I won't let it stop me from doing what I enjoy, and you definitely can't either." Exactly. And that's why sometimes I feel like the littlest engine that would, even though nobody wanted him to. Okay. I should have quit. I should have given up. But here I am, still. I swam through the BS just like D6 told me to. And here I am. With the Christmas season approaching, one thing I want for Christmas is just a conversation. Just a man-to-man, gimmicks aside conversation with one of these people that have treated me the way they do. At this stage, I just want to know what it feels like, what the motives is, what the end game is. I just want to know. I'm just curious. But I still don't care as much as I did last year. I don't. I knew eventually I had to talk about this. I do. One of my friends, he was telling me that I shouldn't talk about it because the more I talk about it, the worse it gets. It's not going to get any better. Not from this point of view. In the narrative, I have freedom to speak. So in my narrative, I've won. In my narrative, I'm the wrestler. Oh, Skipper, thank you for caring. And you see, for anybody out there that doesn't think I care, this Skipper dude, I used to feel questions about him. I used to feel uncomfortable about him, but me and him, we've been talking, and this guy, he set the record straight. So I am willing to forgive, provided either of us are in the right circumstance at the right timing. because there's people out there that do care. There was times where I've ignored the real people that cared. There's been times where I ignored the real people that cared for the sake of the people that didn't. I was paying too much attention to the secret hatred and not much paying too much attention to the secret hatred and not enough attention to the out in the open love. And for that, I'm sorry. I know I've apologized for this once already before, but still, I apologize again. I'll probably keep saying sorry till the day I die. But yeah, in my narrative, let's take a look at it, okay? Am I a creative dude? Yes. Do I like being creative? Yes. Do I love making videos? Yes. Do I love editing videos? Yes. Do I have an imagination? Yes. Do I have the means and the capability to make my imagination available to the public? Yes. Have you always wanted to be a professional wrestler? Not always, but yeah, it kind of started. Yeah, I did want to be a professional wrestler. Now, are you a professional wrestler? Yes. By my standards, I've won. In my narrative, I'm the winner. Why am I worried about a button? Why was I worried about a button? And if there's anybody out there that really did hate me, if there was anybody out there that really did hate my guts, nobody's gone to do, nobody did an exposed video on me yet. Skipper, on. Skipper, are you saying sorry? Skipper, there was a time where both of us were not in the right frame of mind. I'm not sure about you. You probably had good attention, but still. There's Christian with his move idea. I've never done a pile driver before. Done a tombstone pile driver, but never like an actual Eric Young style pile driver. Bro, I feel that I have absolutely been guilty of ignoring those who care in favor of someone who didn't. We are all human and take things for granted. Amen to that, brother. And you know what? This pandemic that's been going on this year, that's been a harsh reminder of that. They say that you don't know what you have until it's gone. And boy, I've lost a lot this year. We've all lost a lot. If I had to rate this year on a scale from 1 to 10 for me personally, I can't do it. This is off the scale. This year has been like, this year 2020, it's been nothing I've experienced ever in my entire life. This has been so off the rails mythical, okay? And I was talking to my brother while he was in the car the other day. It's like God was up in heaven talking to one of his angels. He said, okay. He said, okay, my angel. Here we are going into a new decade. We're going into the 2020s. Have you put all the historical events into the decade? Wait, the decade? I thought you said the year. You mean to tell me you put an entire decade's worth of historical events into 1 year? Yeah. I forgive thee. So, yeah, that year's been this crazy. And you know what? When we get to New Year's Eve, though, I'm very seriously considering, as the countdown gets down to midnight for New Year's Eve, that I play the final countdown by Europe. Like, I can't think of any other better way to do it. I know when this year started, I was standing outside APW in the parking lot and waiting for the fireworks to blow off. Excuse me. And I saw a meme that gave me an idea to listen to the Undisputed Era's theme song. That way, at just the right moment, when midnight strikes, you hear the Undisputed Era. Boom! So, that boom may have caused something very bad. But oh well. Hey, Christian, are you still in the chat? If you are, I have an offer for you. I'm not sure if you be open to it or not. You and Devon. But if you two want to, you're invited to my Christmas party live stream next month on the 21st. It'll be about 4 o'clock, maybe 5 for me. And I think that'll be either 4 o'clock or 3 for you. I can't be live too much longer. Could be wrapping this up here shortly. This felt like a good episode, in my opinion. Felt like a very passionate episode. Some stuff that needed to get off the chest. All right, Devon, I'll definitely put you on the list. Devon, I hope you're a Chris Jericho fan, because guess what? You know what happens? Hold on. Okay. I don't have it written down. I have it notepad. Why the heck did I close that? All right, Devon. You know what happens when you try to get invited to a live Christmas party in 2020, huh? You know what happens when you try to talk to James Still Standard wanting to get invited, huh? Devon, you just made the list. Devon, one of these days, if we ever hang out in person, I just want to like slap your chest very hard and yell, Devon, get the tables. Okay, good. My schedule loaded up now. All right, so this is what I have planned for my Christmas week content this year. All right, Saturday the 19th, I'm bringing back OMG Look. I didn't think I'd open up that can of worms again. Sunday the 20th, it might be an episode of Weird Wrestling Entertainment. Either that or it might be a music video. Not sure one. No, not sure which one. Okay, so Monday the 21st, again, live stream. Tuesday the 22nd, an episode of I Draw. Wednesday the 23rd, episode of My Dear Letters. Thursday the 24th, hopefully I have enough ideas for it, will be the Self Fan Show Christmas special. And December the 25th is to be announced. I'm not going to say what's going to be happening on Christmas Day itself. You're going to have to pay close attention to SSP to see what's about to happen for that. Cryo, are you talking about my favorite match that I've had or my favorite match that I've watched so far? I'll answer both. My favorite match of the year, my personal favorite match of this year, was probably my match with Lucky Ali. Yeah, Lucky Ali, he made me look really good in the ring. But my favorite match to watch this year, I'm gonna give it a 3. It's a tie on 3. 1, Will Ospreay versus Hiromu Takahashi, Wrestle Kingdom. 2, Undertaker's Boneyard match from WrestleMania this year. And 3, the Stadium Stampede from AEW Double or Nothing. Wait a minute. Let me go and add a 4th one to that. Drew McIntyre, Roman Reigns, Survivor Series. Oh, wait a minute. One more. Okay. It's a tie, though. It's a tie between Lucky Ali and Ace Harris. You know what match I'm talking about when I say Ace Harris. That Cringe Kingdom Combat match? Yeah. That was extremely awesome for me. Okay? There's been people asking me in my personal life if I was going to do that again. And you know what? I'm very seriously considering seeing if I can do another one of those for WrestleMania week. So you might see another one again this coming March or April. So y'all stay tuned for that. No, I have not seen the Jake Paul fight, but I've heard about it, and I heard that Jake Paul won. Yeah. I'm not that big of a fan of the Paul brothers, but yeah, I heard Jake Paul won. I also heard that Mike Tyson came out of retirement, and his match ended in a draw. If that was Mike Tyson's last fight, I don't think he would want it to end in a draw. I think he's got one more fight left in him. Mike Tyson probably got one more left in him. All right, I got to go ahead and roll up on out here now. Thank you one and all for joining me here this afternoon. It's been a pleasure. It's been a blast. Stay tuned to SSP for further developments. Again, next live stream, 21st, 4 p.m. Mark your calendars for that. And yeah, 'tis the season to get ready. And until next time, make sure all of you remember to be outrageously optimistic year round. Booyah. I'm out. Love you all.